Hi, folks. My name is Charles Mott, and I am a licensed clinical social worker. That is one discipline that a license that you can have in order to do counseling. Full time or without supervision independently. I'm in private practice, which I am right now. I just wanted to, and I wanted to take, first of all, what's a licensed clinical social worker? To be a licensed clinical social worker, you have to have 3 years experience of providing therapy, and you have to have them signed off by another licensed clinical social worker or licensed psychologist or somebody of that caliber. How long have I been doing this? I've been doing this like a real long time, about 20 years. I've been in human services though since 1996. And let's see what else. Um, how do I practice? I do a lot of stuff that you would call like I draw a lot from cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy is looking at more of your thoughts and how they're contributing to your thinking and your life situation, your anxiety, your depression, and how to address those thoughts. So that's one aspect of what I do. The other is I like to give out a lot of tools that I've gotten from my certification as a dialectical behavior therapist. And dialectical behavior therapist, for lack of a better word, is really it's very tool based. There's tons of tools in dialectical behavior therapy that I can go ahead and show you in order to kind of reach your life's challenges. They do a lot of stuff with like emotional regulation. They do a lot of mindfulness sorts of things, and yeah, so dialectical behavior therapy and cognitive behavior therapy are kind of my the way that I work. What kind of people do I see? What kind of clients? I am a generalist. First of all, I've done lots of different things with lots of different people. I've worked with anything from family counseling to substance abuse counseling. I've worked with some trauma patients, and but that being said, I consider my specialty to be attention hyperactivity, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Which is not that's a label I don't really like because as anybody who has ADHD will tell you, it's not necessarily a problem of like attention deficit as a matter of how well you regulate that. But yeah, that's something I can talk more to you about. So that's one of my specialties. What comes along a lot of times with ADHD is anxiety or depression. They're just kind of seem to be pretty common issues with people with ADHD. Do you need to have ADHD to see me? No, not necessarily. And the tools I work with, whether I work with to deal with your anxiety and to deal with your depression, might be different than some of the stuff we do talk about to help you kind of manage your life as a person with ADHD. So let's see. That's I can't really think of anything else that I can really address right here. If you want to reach out to me, feel free to reach out to my email below. It's at Charles Mott LCSW. I'm at gmail.com. What I ask is that you just don't post your personal business below. You can feel free to comment, feel free to like, feel free to you know talk about some of the things that I have conversations below about how some of the things that I've talked about. But as far as like your personal story, reach out to me, Charles Mott LCSW at gmail.com, and we'll set up a time for a free consultation here for you. And that's no problem. I would enjoy meeting with you as I enjoy meeting with pretty much everybody that I work with. And that's about it. So yeah, hit me up, Charles Mott, LCSW at gmail.com. Licensed clinical social worker specializing in attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, anxiety and depression, and with a broad range of knowledge of lots of other things and issues that I've worked with people over the years. So that's about it. I look forward to talking to you. Feel free to like, subscribe, and we'll hopefully talk to you again soon.